Hello everyone, hope you all are doing very well. Today we are gonna discuss about determination of empirical formula from percentage composition. Empirical formula from percentage composition. For doing so, we will need few steps. You need to remember these steps. Step number 1. Assume the given percentage composition to be equal to the weight of atom or molecule depending on whichever is present in the problem. Step number 2, it is from the given weight, the weight which we calculated in step 1. From the given weight, calculate moles of atom by dividing it by molar mass of element. If it is an atom, divide by molar mass of element. If it's a compound, divide by molar mass of the molecule. Okay, step number 3. Now we have calculated the moles. Now step 3 it is. In step 2, step 3 is related to step 2. So in step 2, if number of moles obtained are not in simplest whole number ratio, then multiply by a suitable factor to obtain the simplest ratio. In step 3 we need simplest whole number ratio. Now we'll see example, it will be very more clear. So example, find the empirical formula of compound having 60% of C atoms, carbon atoms, 8% of hydrogen atoms, and the rest, which is 32% of oxygen atoms in it respectively. We need to calculate empirical formula. So we'll apply the concept which we learned earlier in 3 steps. So first of all, write the percentage of each one, which is 60%, 8% and 32% respectively for carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Now draw 2 columns. First carbon, then hydrogen, then oxygen. Write step number 1. So we need to assume it as the weight. We need to assume percentage as weight, 60 gram, 8 gram and 32 grams respectively. Step 2. Now find the moles. So divide by molar mass. It will be 5, here it will be 8, here it will be 32 by 16, which is 2. Now we can clearly see it is already in simplest whole number ratio, right? So step 3, there will be no need of step 3 because it's already in simplest whole number ratio, which is 5:8:2. So simply the empirical formula of this compound will be C5H8O2. This is the answer. It's very easy. Now we'll see. Now this is the empirical formula. Now we'll see one more example. This one will be a little tougher. Find empirical formula of compound having 28% of ASO4 and 72% of water in it respectively. This question is interesting one. Pause the video and solve it. Here molar mass of A is 1616. Hope you have solved. Now we will solve it. ASO4, its percentage is 28%, water it is 72%. Molar mass of compound ASO4, it is 16 plus 32 plus 16 times 4, which is 112 gram per mole. Now we'll draw columns. First one is for ASO4, second is for water. We will write step number 1, which is assume percentage as the weight, simply 28 gram, here 72 gram. Step 2, calculate moles. So divide by molar mass, 28 divided by, we calculated molar mass which was 112. So it will be 1 by 4, here it will be 72 by 18, which is 4. Step 3, simplest whole number ratio. We can clearly see in step 2 that it is not in simplest whole number ratio, therefore step 3 is required. Ratio was 1 by 4:4. We will solve it further. ASO4 and here water, 1 by 4:4. Again write step number 3, so it will be more clear. Convert into simplest whole number ratio by multiplying by a suitable factor. Guess what is the suitable factor here? It is clearly 4. So 1 by 4:4, multiplying both sides by 4. So 1 by 4 into 4 is to 4 into 4. It will be 1:16. So the formula of the compound will be, empirical formula of the compound will be ASO4 1H2O 16. So this is simply the answer. Empirical formula of compound. So it's very easy topic. Hope you all understand this.